Yeah, trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. While it's packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
That's right, guys. Trading is only as difficult as you make it, and it's time to shake it up. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. A bingo bango, bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to today's show. Of course, just came from my buddy's show. It's his crypto coin mindset, and he has a great show. Of course, I'm there every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over the economy, we go over Bitcoin, and then of course we answer any questions that you have. And it's basically an overall thought process when it comes to what's moving the market. So he does an excellent job doing the coverage. And of course, Crypto Coin Mindset, CCM. He also has a lot of collabs that he does with a lot of other channels. So definitely check him out. If you're not already subscribed to him, I strongly recommend you subscribe. And I believe I am live. We're gonna check that in just a moment. Before we do so, let's go ahead and look at the crypto bubbles. So crypto bubbles, I do like the bubbles, and I'm gonna bring this out over here. I'm gonna bring this over here, make this larger. That way we can check out the crypto bubbles. And in the meantime, I'm going to see if I'm actually live. Now, of course, definitely make sure that you're subscribed to everybody. See this here, okay? Double checking that I'm live. Here, make this good. Yep, I'm live. I'm not showing. Oh, come on, man. Now my dumb restream's not showing up. I don't even see anything on my chats, my chat box. But it's okay. I will go ahead and put this to live chat, and maybe I have to do this. Turn this off and then on. Okay, and then now let's see if I put in a chat. See if anything comes up. Of course, it doesn't work. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Let's go ahead and do this as a pop out so I can have this. And the only thing that won't happen is, let's see. Yeah, that's the only thing that won't happen. I won't be able to show the questions on the stream. But not to worry. We have the questions here. And it's always something, guys. It is always something. When you become a content creator, you will realize the stuff that we do. All right, so we have Duality Crypto in the house. Thank you, my man. Thank you for being here. Once again, I cannot click on it to bring it up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now it's starting to go up. So here we have Jesse. Very nice. So now all of the things that y'all chat, it'll come up here. So I appreciate you. We do have Duality Crypto. We have Dylan. Thank you, Dylan, for being here. We have Crypto Coin Mindset says CCM Raid. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys for being here. And Jesse, do I have you as an admin? That's what I want to know. Dude, you killed it, dude. You killed it as an admin. I don't have you as an admin. Jesse has just now been promoted to admin status, moderator status. Jesse, congratulations. You have just advanced in the TI family. So if we ever can give Jesse a clover, and all you do is you go to the search emojis. Oh no, if you are a YouTube member, it is actually one of our emojis. It's one of our emojis. So if you're a YouTube member, throw some clovers in the chat. Jesse works really, really hard. And this dude is an amazing admin. Crazy. Now, if you are not a YouTube member, then just search the emojis and type in Clover. And there we do have clovers as well. So definitely do that. Thank you, Jesse, for all the amazing work you're doing. You are absolutely killing it. And you killed it on CCM show, Crypto Coin Mindset show. Appreciate you greatly. All right, so congratulations once again to Jesse. We have Dylan in the house. We have 100 Air. What's up, my man? Thank you for everybody smashing the like. Appreciate it. Joe's hammer didn't crush the computer completely. No, man, I rebooted everything I reset. Man, it's just crazy. See here. David's in the house. What's up, David? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So now I can bring this back over here. Let's close that out. Make sure that's on live chats. Okay, so now I can bring this back up. For whatever reason, I wasn't doing it. Let's see here. Hopefully I didn't skip anybody. Once again, congrats to Jesse. All right, so we're looking at the crypto bubbles. And on the crypto bubbles, on the hourly, it's not looking good. What we need to start doing, and I actually made a message to my group, where we need to start just doing some not so much swing trades. Swing trades, you want to hold it for 3 to 5 days. But we're going to start doing some scalp trades. I really don't like doing it because there's a lot of people who work. And these scalp trades, they may only be open for maybe a few hours. And I seriously doubt an intraday trade where we have it, because right now, the reason for that is it'll start coming down. Like right now, we've been looking at Sol, and it's coming down, and then it'll flip, but then it'll come back down. So, and of course, depending on the leverage you have to. But we're gonna start doing that more so in the VIP group. Let's see here. We have the daily. The daily looks so-so. We have Hex, about 15%. Hex is just going crazy. Hex is going up, and then it dumps. And the next day it goes up, and then it dumps. Pulse X, same thing. S, up. Jupiter, coming down. All these are, and come on, Bitcoin. Let's go. Let's go, Bitcoin. Speaking of Bitcoin, let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Let me cancel this. That way it's not using up my resources. This is Solana. We were talking about Solana, and last night so there's a lot of shows that I do. Monday through Friday, 12 a.m. I'm sorry, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All these times are Eastern Standard. Saturday and Sunday at 5. And then at least 3 to 5 times a week, we're going to be doing 12 a.m. And this was last night where they were asking about Sol. And, I did my level down here, my level up here. And they're like, was this like a range? I said, yeah, you can treat it like a range. Our range low, our range high, kind of our mid range right here. However, and this is the thing too. Here's the thing, that whenever you're looking and trying to do a range, you could enter down here, but one second, guys. And what we're doing is, if it's a range, we can enter here, and this is like a buy zone. However, it can always come down. So that's the thing that you always have to be aware of whenever you're trading ranges. And anytime you're joining like a course or a seminar or anything, somebody teaching you about ranges, they're showing you using the replay button, so they already know what's going to happen. And what they end up doing is they'll say, yeah, you buy here. And then sure enough, they play the button and it comes up. So you're thinking, oh man, I can trade ranges all day long. A range is a range until it either breaks up or breaks down. That's extremely important to understand. And with that being said, this is a perfect example. Came down. Now, this is Solana on the 4-hour time frame. We were saying we should enter non-financial advice once our alert hits. Then we check to make sure a 4-hour candle has closed above this level. It hasn't done that. What we don't want is a break of this. And what happened? It broke it. Now, whenever I'm doing shorts, I normally go with a 15-minute time frame, sometimes a 5-minute time frame as far as the actual trades go. But let's see here. Let me make sure that everything is going good. Unable to chat. What just happened? Man, everything's going crazy today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm still live. A lot of weird stuff's happening today, guys. The Matrix is real. The Matrix is real. All right, so moving on. Let's go to a Bitcoin. So we're looking at Bitcoin. Right now we're zoomed in. This is the 1 hour time frame. We can see it right here. We can also see it right here and right here. So if I ever say 4 hour, but you see it's 1 hour, you can just put it in the chat. Hey Joe, you're on the 1 hour on Bitcoin, not 4 hour. Because sometimes we do misspeak, but you can always verify it over here. Now, this is the area that we were saying yesterday that we need to bounce. We need to bounce desperately on this area. If we do not bounce on this level, then when we come to this level, more than likely, very high probability, this is what my intuition's saying, that we're gonna come down. We're not even gonna bounce here. It's just gonna be a straight shot. We're gonna come here and keep on coming down. No, even though this is support, even though it's support, it's gonna just cut through it like butter. Hot knife through butter. Now, I want to see a bounce here. And right now, currently, we're seeing a bounce. Now, the question is it going to last? That's the question. If we roll over, now I'm expecting for us to come into this area, which is our bounce zone 1. If we do come into this level, we really want to see the bounce, because if not, as I mentioned earlier, we go into the bounce to this, we have an 85% probability. Again, these are all just numbers I'm throwing out of the air, but 85% probability that we're going to continue coming down. We're not even going to try to bounce up. And if we do bounce up, we're going to get a bearish retest and continue coming down. This, and I've been saying this, we don't look strong. We don't look strong, not at all. We haven't looked strong in a while. We started to, and I'm going to show this to you. So all this is literally level by level. And this is why it's so important that whenever we're doing this, we're able to identify certain things. Right now, we do have a high, lower high, lower high. Then we start kind of changing it up. You know, we have it way up here, high, lower highs. So it's coming down, and then we stop. Here's the key feature, we stop. And then now we start seeing it come up, but then we broke this low. And it's all about the strength of the move. I'm actually showing you how to identify the strength. When it breaks above, it's strong. When it breaks our low, it becomes weak. So here, it's strong. Then it comes down and it broke our low. Look at these lows. We have a stop here and a stop, the wick stop here and the kind of body stop here. Then it broke below it, so now it's weak. Now we made a lower high, which continues the weakness. Now we're looking for a break of this level to say, okay, we're continuing this downtrend. However, it comes up, breaks the level, breaks this level, and then creating these lows, breaks this, looking strong. Then when it comes down, we expect it to come down about 50%, about here, to continue up. This right here would have been the perfect opportunity. Now, if you have any questions, guys, please let me know in the chat. Hopefully my chat is working. If you have any suggestions on coins or anything else, let me know. Here, and this works for every coin. So the information I'm providing to you on Bitcoin works on every single coin. I'm showing you how to read the strength of the actual coin. Notice, I don't have any indicators. All I'm looking at is the actual price action. Now, some of the indicators that I love, VWAP, love that one. Also love the moving averages, love those. I love the fixed range volume profile, love those. And these show me an average of where the price may go to. Not only that, but it shows me the strength. Is it above those levels, whatever levels it prints, or is it below? Now, back to this. We broke this level. Good. We want to retrace about 50%, then for it to break this level. It doesn't do that. It comes down. So now we're looking at it being weak. Then here is where it tricked me. And I mentioned this, I believe it was last night on the 12 a.m. show, where this is on the 1 hour time frame. Broke the level, great. I need to see a bullish retest. I need to see a support bounce. It did it here, broke this level, continuing the strength, coming down, no problem. Broke this level, a little worrisome, but it's okay. Due to this move, I would expect the price to come back down to here, about 50%. It breaks the level, looking for a bounce, didn't do it, made a lower low. So now everything's changing again. It's extremely difficult to trade Bitcoin right now. Now, if you're doing a scalp, it's much easier than trading it. Trading it, I refer to as a swing trade. 3 days, 5 days, that's what we're looking at. For a scalp trade, okay, well, when it breaks this, we go short. When it finds support, we go long. Now it breaks this level, we go long, expecting it to get rejected here. If not, here. Sure enough, it gets rejected, comes down, comes up, and we're going to start doing more of the $25 challenge. I do it and then I stop and then I do it, but this is where it tricked me, and I thought we were going to start going up, but then we started breaking this. So now these are the levels that we're looking for, and right now we're bouncing off of this level. This is what we need to happen in order for us to not just, everybody freak out and everybody starts selling, panic selling, taking an 80% loss, 50% loss. That's what people are going to start doing if we break these levels. All right. So with that being said, I don't see anything in the chat. Let me come over here. And David says he subbed. Man, I'm not showing. Did you sub just right now? Because normally I have a thing that says that somebody subbed. What is going on today? It's crazy. I was on Crypto Coin Mindset's channel. I started freezing up. I've never frozen up before. And it's just weird. It's just very weird. So let me know, guys. Let me know in the chat if the live is still going. So, hey, we have FG White in the house too. Wow, this is crazy weird. I'm not seeing it on this, on my OBS, but I'm seeing it over here. So we have FG White in the house. Thank you, FG White, for being here. You're the best. Now, if y'all have FG Whites, if any of my admins are here that have FG White's information, please put it in the chat. FG White is another. So here's the thing. You want to be around good traders. You want to be around people who understand the market. FG White, really smart, really smart when it comes to the economy and also when it comes to charts. So I strongly recommend everybody, if you're not already, subscribe to FG White. And FG White, me and you, man, we got to do a show together. We got to do a show, and that way I can, show people my style of trading, which is basically level by level. I trade momentum, price action, and that's what I do. I keep it extremely simple, and I'd love to be on your show, man. So let's do it. I already did, Joe. Man, you're the best. Jesse's on it. Jesse's on it. Yeah, I can't, man, this is so weird. I can't see it on this. And in my other one, it's not even updating. And so I'm having to rely on this. Okay, no problem, not a problem. All right, so let's go and continue on with the show. All right, so this is pretty much Bitcoin. So y'all are still here, so I can see it on this chat. Let's see here, man, I gotta catch up on a lot of stuff. You already subbed. Okay, so let me break this one out. Let's try this again. Pop out the chat. Bring the chat over here. Man, I'm having to do a lot of stuff on the fly too. This is crazy. All right, so go into the chat. I won't be able to bring it up. For some reason, it stopped. FG White says, all good. David says, let's see. FG White says, price action. Let me see if I can go further up. I didn't even see any of this stuff. Okay, the computer saw that part. Let's see here. Okay, you typed. Okay, yeah, I wasn't seeing it on my other one. I have several different areas for my chat. That way, I'm always able to see and hopefully respond faster. So here, Jesse, congrats to you. Now an admin. Okay, David, RH has gone rogue. Removed hex apply or APY 2%. Okay, trading is lucrative though. Trading on hex, maybe. But as far as the market, I mean, it depends on how you're trading. If you're just doing Swing trades not working. Scalps, yeah. And we're gonna start doing scalps again. I'm just, let's see here. Still streaming, all right, good, still live. Yeah, it's so weird. I've never had issues, not like this before. But so we're gonna continue on. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. We went over, last night was a great show, guys. Last night was a great show. There's a lot of people out there. So what I do is I debunk stuff. That's really what I do. I've had a lot of mentors, paid a lot of money for these mentors, and the stuff, it kind of worked when the market was bullish. Then it didn't work at all when the market changed. So what I started doing was back testing a whole bunch of stuff. And now what I do is I debunk a lot of the ways that people trade. And one of them was last night. If you didn't watch it, I strongly recommend you watch it. It was a 12 a.m. show where I did last night. And there's a lot of people out there talking about the MACD lines crossing on the weekly for Bitcoin. And I showed my thought process when it comes to that stuff. I don't do it. I don't use it. I don't do it. Because it's a snapshot of what already happened, past tense, versus the actual movie that we're in, that everything changes. Everything changes. So why would I want to see a snapshot, a picture of what already happened when I'm actually in the moment of the trade and anything can happen? So I give you a different perspective on what a whole bunch of other people teach. Now, could I be wrong? Sure. Could I be right? If you have an open mind. So just kind of give you all a heads up. All right, moving on. But yeah, check out that video. It's pretty good. All right, in my opinion. Okay. Let's see here. Sol seems to be rejected the yearly. Yeah. So on Sol, we're looking at this one. It's coming down, man. It's coming down. Everything's coming down. Everything's coming down. Any coins y'all want me to do? Here's Fart Coin. This one came down and it's doing nothing. Ethereum was going up and now it's coming down. BNB, I'm looking at BNB. BNB started to come down. I mean, it's not as reactive like the other coins right now. So BNB is pretty strong at the moment. Look at that. Barely moved. So BNB is showing a lot of strength right now. So I'm actually going to lower this. So BNB right now is showing strength. See, Peak is dumping so hard. Yeah. Yeah, they're all coming down, guys. Let's see here, B3. This is the one that I really, really liked. Ooh, and our stop loss would have gotten hit. Lower entry, February. B3, man, just came all the way down. And I like this one too. See here, AI16Z coming down. This one was more of a riskier trade because we didn't break this level yet, but we're trying to catch the bottom. And that's the trade-off. If you're trying to catch the bottom and you catch it, well, then you make really nice gains. But if you're trying to catch the bottom and it rolls over, well, then you get stopped out or you hold it way longer than you want to. And whenever you're entering trades, I strongly recommend scaling into the trade, where that means you put a quarter or a half or a third. You don't put all 100%. So if you're doing $100 and you want to do half, put $50. Not financial advice, but you put $50. And so I have a video too. I have a lot of videos, and these videos are going to help you understand the thought process of trading. I have videos where I talk about scaling into the trade. And one of the questions, this was actually on MAD, on Markets After Dark, on the Piper Academy Network. Again, they have 5 shows. I happen to be on their 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday show. One second. And on the MAD show, with Lunar Beaches Crypto, they asked, oh no, he entered higher. So let's just say, for example, let me see if I can get a clear chart. Let's just say, for example, we have price action doing this. And let's change this color to white. And he goes and he enters, let's say he entered here. And then as price goes on, he entered here. And I saw him do this. I was like, man, that's, well, I wouldn't wait this. Okay, let me. This is what he did. For the price action, he entered the trade. Then he added to his entry. Now, what I did is I asked him, and granted, I know the answer, but in case there's somebody else who's watching who might not know what questions to ask, I asked him, why did you enter higher? And of course, he explained it. And this was part of my video on my live stream that I was going to do just a few minutes after his show finished, which at 12 a.m. And mine was scaling into a trade. Now, the reason you want to scale in, and first when I saw this, I could not understand it, and nobody could explain it to me. Nobody. They would just say, this is what you do, this is how you scale in. I said, that's dumb. Why don't you want to scale in down here? You're getting a discount. Why would you do it up here? Doesn't make any sense. Finally, after about 20 times, I realized, oh, the reason you want to do it up here is because, well, first, you're reducing your risk. If you're entering here, and then it comes down, and then it breaks a level, and you enter, okay, it didn't go as you thought, or maybe it did. Maybe you thought it was going to come down. And then you entered here, and now it's going up, great. Or if you get stopped out, you lose percentage from this entry, and then you lose a smaller percentage from this entry. Now, what I could not understand, why would I want to buy something at a more expensive price? Doesn't make any sense to me. The reason for that is because you think the price may go up. So you put a little bit in just in case it doesn't. But when it does, you're like, okay, the price went up. This is what I thought might happen. And because it's showing strength for my thought process, I'm going to add to my entry here. Here, it was just kind of, it might go up. I'm hoping, like, everything shows, whether it's divergence, patterns, whatever it is, it might go up. But it could always, at any moment, you can have the most bullish setup. It can always roll over. So this is why you scale in. And as it's adding to your confluence, adding to your thought process of doing what you think might happen, well, then you add to your entry. Hey, we got Salvador in the house. What's going on? I always say that wrong. I just realized that. I'm gonna call you West. Sorry, I've been calling you the wrong name the whole time. Saldivar. Probably saying that wrong too. What's up, West? Appreciate you, man, being here. Can't read names, but I can read charts. Bingo, bango. A bingo and a bango. All right, let's see here. Pink is not so hard. Seen that Kelly. But Peak has listed on November. But Peak has been listed on November 7th, 2024. Okay, you're good, sir. Okay, thank you, Wes. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, no disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect. All right, so let's go ahead and delete this. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? If so, let me know. Right now, we're looking at Ethereum / Bitcoin. So this is a battle. So whenever you have this is a battle. This is saying that ETH right now, since it's coming up, is outperforming Bitcoin. And then when you, let's say you win the trade, when you sell it, you're actually acquiring more Bitcoin. This is the reason why people trade Bitcoin pairs or different pairs, because what they're doing is this is the pair that they're trying to accumulate. Now, if it comes down, well, then you lose Bitcoin because you're buying this coin with Bitcoin for the trade. All right, moving on. See here, I'm here to learn from you, not correct you. West, you just became my favorite. You just became my favorite. Appreciate you guys. And of course, if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel. Make sure the notification bell is on. I'm starting to go live more at night, like 3, maybe 5 times a week, if not a little bit more, at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That way I can get people from the other side of the world, also West Coast, and just give you a heads up. All right. Questions, guys. I love questions. Any questions regarding trading, whether it's indicators, whether it's moving averages, you know, whatever indicator you want, there's a pretty good chance I've used it. Now there was a, what was it? It was 3 initials. I don't know what this, anybody shorting, I'm going to start shorting. Like I just made a message in my VIP group that we're going to start shorting. Can you be shorting throughout the entire time? Yes, of course. But all these are these are all scalp trades. Like it comes down here and then what happens? Boom, comes right back up. And then comes down and then what happens? Boom, comes right back up. So it's extremely difficult to trade leverage shorting if you're not scalping. And right now, I'm going to start doing it to where scalping for the group. And look at this. Oh man, this is so dangerous for us, guys. We're breaking this level. We're breaking this level. So there was an indicator called KD, I think it was KDJ. Is that an indicator? This question was asked last night. KDJ. But I don't, is it from, I don't show one from, what's the name of KDJ for the indicator? Yes, KDJ. Hey, we got Matt Young in the house. What's up, Matt? So what's the full name of it? Because is it from Trading View or is it just from like this person? Doesn't have 5,000 people. Because I don't know what it shows. Let's come over here to this. Plot, background. Okay. Period. Very informative. All right. And no question mark for the pro tips. Got it. See, I normally pull it on the exchange, to be honest. Okay, so you use it on the exchange. Okay, so this could probably be different. Okay. Never seen it on TradingView. I don't know what it is. I have to look it up to see what it does. To me, it looks like moving averages. And then I would assume that when the moving average, like when certain moving averages cross another one, it changes the color. So like say this maroon one, purple one crosses above the green, it turns this green. When the maroon crosses the green, it turns green. I don't know if this is the case though. When the maroon crossed the green, but it turned green, but way over here. So I don't know. I don't know what this. See here. Quick question. Yes, please. Ask away. Dylan says, ask away. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. You need a bounce. You need to bounce. Yes, I absolutely love questions. So the way this stream works in all my streams, I go over Bitcoin for the first maybe 5-10 minutes. And then after that, I stall. I stall until I get questions and then get charts. And if I don't get questions or charts, well, then we end the show because I have nothing to talk about. I literally, like say if I did a stream last night and there was a question in reference to the moving averages, then I might talk about that, but I'll, refer you to the video. My thing is I really want everybody to treat this as a 1-hour mentorship. Instead of paying somebody $99 an hour, you do this for free. You ask me questions. Now, hopefully I know the answer. And if I don't, well, then I might look at it. For one of them, it's this K. Let me write this down. KDJ indicator. So I'll probably have to search that. Let's see here. Matt Young says Bitcoin dumps when with dominance, but ETH is trying to pump. Sign of alts. And see, and that's the thing too. And here we can see that here where Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin. And then here for Ethereum, we can see that it's coming up. Now, so this is one thing I'm always looking at. And all the seasons, Ethereum has been the driver for the alts. And so this is one of the reasons I'm looking at Ethereum. Now there's people saying that Ethereum may not be the driver this time. It may be, maybe Sui or Sol, but I'm going to keep on using Ethereum until, well, then it changes. But in my opinion, let's go to the 4 hour. So we're matching them up. Let's go 4 hour. You can see on the 4 hour, we've had almost, shoot, man, look at this. It just completely coming down for at least a day. Then we go to Ethereum, and this one, it was coming down a little bit and then started going up. Now, for me personally, this could be the start, and that's a great question too. This could be the potential start. And for me, I'm going to see it more so when I'm looking at the crypto bubbles for the overall market. When we see Bitcoin either going sideways or down, and the market doing plus 2%, plus 4%, because that to me is going to say, we don't care what Bitcoin's doing right now. We're looking to see what the entire market's doing. And more than likely now, we're going to start going up when Bitcoin's coming down or going sideways or going up. If it goes up, even better. If it goes sideways, we don't care at that moment. And if it's coming down, we're still going up, but not as fast, but still going up. So great question. Let's see here. Mike says, I've never seen this happen. Not even in 2020. Yeah. And I mean, this could be the start, but for me personally, I would have to see what Bitcoin's going to do here and to see if the alts react to this. And I've mentioned this multiple times on my stream. We want to get to the point to where, and that's why I always say it too, like on the bubbles, oh, they're all red, Bitcoin must be coming down, well, let's look at Bitcoin. Oh, they're all green, Bitcoin must be going up, let's look at Bitcoin. And once they separate, then we're going to see Bitcoin, you can do whatever you want, because these alts are going to start catching fire. And then because they're doing good, we're going to have more people jumping in and then continue going up. Now, the only thing that I'm really worried about is the dilution. Man, talk about a dilution. Like all these meme coins, millions of meme coins. And so it's diluting all the money that could be flowing into Dots, could be flowing into Link, could be flowing into Ethereum, Solana, Sui, like all these coins peak. And instead of it dumping into these coins, well, they're going with dog farts in a hat, whiffs it, in you. That's what they're putting their money into. And it's just crazy. Let's see here. Hey, we got Tano in the house. Tano says FTX payments start to be released tomorrow. Okay. Maybe some of that money will come into the market. I hope so. Now, hopefully they don't sell. Hopefully they keep it in and hopefully, we'll see. See here. Yes, definitely smash the like, guys. Smash the like. It does help support the channel. We got Chris in the house. What's up, my man? What's up, Chris? Matt says, makes sense. Anyone that thinks they know it all gets wrecked. 100%. Man, when I first started trading, and of course, I had these mentors and everything's going great. They only showed me one way of trading. Everything's going great. I'm doing my live streams. Granted, I don't have that channel anymore. There was issues with that channel, but I'm not going to go into it. And I would literally be on my live stream saying, we're going to go into this box. And this would be box A. And the price will be somewhere down here. And this is box B. And I would have my viewers pick, where do you think it's going to go? And it's right here. The price is right here. And I'll say, I think it's going to go into box A. And some will pick A, some will pick B. And then sure enough, at the end of the stream, like, shoot, man, 80% of the time, it would hit box A. And then if it didn't, like an hour or two after the stream, it would. And then, of course, I would make an updated video and say, basically showing people that I knew everything. I won't say everything, but I knew where it was going to go. That worked for a few months. Then I got humbled. Ooh-wee. I got humbled really quick because guess what? The market wasn't amazing anymore. And what I find funny is everybody who does coins, let's just say here, let's bring this down. Let's see here. So here are my targets, 23%, 31%. But I find it so funny when people have targets way up here. And this target, let's just say, is at 97%. And then they have another target way up here. And let's say this one is at 133%. And sure enough, it goes and it hits this target. And then it goes and it hits this target. If you're in a bullish market, these targets will get hit. It's just a matter of how long you want to wait. That's all it comes down to. Like, just simplify it. If I have a target at 40%, is my target going to hit faster than 97? Yes, of course. Just makes sense, right? Now, if we're in a bullish market, price will continue to go up until we enter a bear market. Now, if you have a target of 17 million%, well, there's a pretty good chance it's not going to hit in this bull market. And if the coin lasts several bull markets, guess what's going to happen? It's going to hit your target. Whether it's this bull market, 8 bull markets from now, it's going to hit it. So I just find it so funny when people, they have these targets way up high, and they're like, oh, it hit it. Yeah, it will hit it. Every target will be hit. Give it enough time. All right, that's all I'll say about that. Let's go to this. Nope, wrong one. Let's go control this. Yeah, so what I do, I just simplify everything. That's all I do. Let's see here. Makes sense. Anyone that thinks that they know it all gets wrecked. I made plenty of money, but rely on my OG trade. You're funny, Matt. You are funny. Let's see here. Chris says, we will recover 100%. I believe tomorrow we will start to, okay. Then bearish in the summer. So one thing that I don't want to see, and I've kind of talked about this. I don't like talking about it, but what if, so there's 2 different scenarios that I have in my brain. What if, let's go to the day, let's go to 3-day. What if this was our first high of the bull market? Just think about that. I don't want it to be true. I really don't. What if this is the first high of the bull market? Then we had our March, April, May, our April, May, June dump or retracement, because now everything's moved up. What if this is our March, April, May? I keep on saying March. What if this is our April, May, June pullback before our July run up to hit our next and final all-time high, like we did here? High, then April, you can see on the bottom, May, June, then our July run up. What if that's this? Man, I hope it's not. and then this is as high as we go. That would be very depressing, not gonna lie. But it's something we have to put on the table. Now, with that being said, we also have to be aware of, okay, we can still make money both ways. And here, you know, if we do come down here, we'll be shorting to around this area. Looking now, if we, let me pull up this one. I want to show this. So in 20, it's gonna get really confusing over here. So let me just come this way. So here is, why is this showing? Bother me, kid. So this is the December 17th all-time high, 2017. For our all-time low, for the last bull market, we pulled back about 22%. From the all-time high of 2017, the all-time low for the bear market was around 21%. This is the all-time high of 2021. If this repeats, and nobody knows, but we're just throwing out numbers. If it repeats, we're looking at around 54, 55, which, and this is on logarithmic, in case y'all are wondering, which, here's where we're at right now. This is on the weekly time frame. If we did come down, we would expect to break this level and then come down even further, which would pretty much re-enter this zone. Now we can be making money all the way down and sideways and up and down, but more so down before we, you know, I just really hope this is not the case. It's just something to put out there. I don't want to see that. Believe me, I don't want to see that. I'm really depending on this bull market just going crazy. And if not, we're just short. We're just make money shorting. And here, I mean, we're having a hard time and we need to bounce. All right, let's see here. Yeah, guys, smash the like. Appreciate you. I love your meme coin name, dog farts in hats. Yeah. So just kind of give you all a heads up. Any questions, guys? Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? My goal is to give you 1 hour of mentorship so you don't have to pay somebody $99 an hour. Now, granted, because I'm doing it for free, the value decreases. And I understand that. If I charge you $700 an hour, I'd probably have a line out the door. Because like $700, oh man, he must be giving away the secrets. There's no secrets, guys. It's level by level, literally. The only secrets I tell you is what other people use that I think doesn't work. That's the only secret. So among traders, they really don't like how I trade because I show you in the moment versus the snapshot. And because of that, the stuff that they teach is kind of contradicting or doesn't match up with what I teach. And for that reason, sometimes like traders don't like the way I do my stuff, but there's no one right way of trading. If you use indicators, and I mean, there's indicators that I use. If you use indicators and they're working for you, keep on doing it. Now, here's the key. If you're using the indicators and they work for you in the bull market, I'm going to everything's going to work in the bull market. Everything. That's a secret. Everything is, you're going to be a freaking genius. Everybody. Do you need a group? No, you can make money. Now, the question is, will you keep that money? That's the true question. Or will you round trip it like we all do? Even when you're in the group. The first bull run, you learn your lesson because you make mistakes. Second bull run, instead of making mistakes, you make money because of your mistakes. Then the third bull run, you're set because not only did you make the mistakes, you learned from the mistakes and you made money. Now you're implementing all those tips and tricks that you got along the way, and now you're killing it. Now here's the thing. You can only make money with money. So if you have a lot of money, and I always say this too, there was a guy who reached out to me. He was like, Joe, I want to join your group, but I need to know if I can make $1,000 a week. And I told him, I said, well, if I was a salesman, I would say, yes, of course. I have admins, I have videos. Sure, join my group if I was a salesman, but I'm not. I offer this to you. Do I even have it up? I don't even have it up. But what I offer you is my group. And yes, there's a price for it. And if you want it, great. You're going to learn faster, make money faster, blah, blah, blah. Who cares, right? But here's the thing. You have all of the answers waiting to be given to you. You just need to ask the question. That's what I'm saying. But in reference to the indicators and stuff, once the market changes, do your indicators still work for you? Or are you just making money because it's a bull market or a bullish area? Moving on. See here. Retro Mike says, round trip Mike Tech. Oh my gosh. See here. Very good. See, double bottom. See here. Look at the left side of your screen. Yeah, I'm always looking to the left. Now, in reference to a double bottom, I mean, if it bounces here, this is what we want. We want the bounce. If it comes to here, I don't think we're going to bounce. I think we're going to go straight down. I could be wrong. But it just doesn't look strong to me. I mean, let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the daily. Let's hide all this stuff so we're not seeing everything. So here, it looks like it's rolling over. You know, we had a lot of buying pressure, but not so much now. Let's go to a 4-hour. Man, if we were just to look at this, so just look at my crosshairs. Crosshair from right here. See this? This level right here matches up with these wicks. Matches up with these pretty much. Goes to this, matches up here, and we're right here. If we break this level, trying to match them up nice. We actually broke the level. So I mean, we're right in here. It doesn't, I mean, just look at it. It does not look strong. It looks very weak. If I was looking at this coin and I didn't know it was Bitcoin, I was just looking at the price action. Short. Let's go. Let's short. Once it breaks this zone from here to here, once it breaks this zone, we can enter a short with our target. First target about here, second target about here, prior to the wicks, and then third target down here. If I'm looking at this, not with any kind of bias, no higher highs. That's what I see. See here. See, I got you. Thanks, brother. I'll call you in a bit. Yeah, man, definitely. See here, Dylan. So I don't think I have any questions. So we talked about the double bottom. For me, I don't see a double bottom. I just see, unless it creates that pivot, and we have several candles, maybe like in 12 hours, 18 hours, we can see if there's a pivot. Let's see here. Do you think when we break the support level at Bitcoin that the Asian market can bring it back and away from? Yeah, definitely. And that's the difficult part, because I mean, you can have these levels and then they start respecting it, and then just out of the blue it flips. So this is why we have to have the macro picture. Right now the macro is, yeah, not strong, very weak. However, the micro, the little bits and pieces or smaller candles, make up the macro. So it can change at any moment. So right now it's looking weak. But if on lower time frames, 1 hour, 4 hour, whatever, we're on the 4 hour. If we start coming up, down, higher, low, start to gain strength, break the high, now we're continuing the strength, then retrace, making a higher low. What we're doing is we're changing this trend. And it could change at any moment though. It could, again, come down. See, this weekly kind of shows a double bottom weekly. See, would you look at Ondo? Sure. I'm looking for stronger projects. Yeah, man. Let's do it. So let's look at Ondo. Ondo, USDT, XC. So for Ondo, we have an alert set up here already. Let's go to that's a daily. Let's go to the 4 hour. Now, so Ondo, we've talked about Ondo many times these past few days because Ondo looks pretty strong. You know, all these other coins are dumping pretty hard. Ondo is keeping up. Now, granted, Ondo did lose its momentum when it lost this level. So see how it came down, support with the wicks, support, boom, now resistance. So once it breaks above this level, I'll gain confidence again. Right now, I wouldn't enter just because it's dangerous. It could come down to this, and again, nobody knows. I have to stress that. Come down in here, come up, and then maybe lose this, depending if it's still possibly kind of following Bitcoin, or it may go up from here. So what we have to do is, this is actually the decision point. Shoot, man, right where it's at. So I'm going underneath these candle bodies. So this is the decision point. What is it going to do? Is it going to come down here and bounce up, find support, break out of this level? If so, for me, I would not enter until it breaks this level. Just because it's so strong as a support. If we come up here, it may be really strong as a resistance. And then now we're in this trade for way longer than we want to be. So that's what I would definitely do. Let's see here. So I would definitely wait on this. And then for this one, we can get our alerts and then now move it right here. So I'm actually going to set an alert on this one. Okay. So that is that. Look at Ondo. Jesse says the weekly. Okay, we looked at that. Rimmer says, hey Joe, thoughts on Rocket Pool RPL? See you next month time frame. Okay. So let's look at RPL. RPL, USDT. Let's go MEXC. Does this have a lot of, okay. So this has a lot of price action. All right. So looking at this, okay. So we're actually underneath a zone, a very strong zone. So this is my zone that I see. And I'm always drawing boxes. And the boxes, they're usually with the candle body closes, sometimes the wicks. But we can see that this is candle body closed. This is a wick. This is a wick. Here we have a wick. This kind of goes down, but we have candle body closed. We have a wick. This kind of goes down a little bit. We have candle body closed. So all this is very strong. Right now we're underneath this zone. So for me personally, I would have to wait. Now, because I'm pretty sure it's a low market cap coin, it's gonna be what, 80%? 80%. Dang. It's too much to wait. Let's see here. Let's go to a 4 hour time frame. Very low market cap. Very low. I'm not sure what it is, but it's very, very low. Now that I'm zoomed in more, let's see here. It's a very violent price action. It's like a tornado. It's like the Tasmanian devil. Any of y'all know that cartoon? This is is a very, very, I mean, it looks like it starts, you know, kind of leveling out. And then all of a sudden, you know, nice dump. How much is this dump? 30%. Ooh, 40%. So this to me is a very high risk coin if you're entering sooner than waiting 80%. Because once you wait that 80%, let me just kind of zoom out a little bit. Once you wait that 80%, we have a very strong likelihood that it's going to come here and bounce. And if it doesn't bounce here, we could add to our entry with the thought process of it finding support here in this box, like it's found several times. So that's what I would do. For this one, it's too risky right now to enter. Could you make 300%? Sure. You know, it depends on your risk. For me, it's too risky. On the 1 hour, now let's just say I want to throw $100 in this. Okay, I'll throw $100 in. What I would do, it looks like we're at the bottom, but we've looked like that, you know, several times before. And we do have this nice area of the zone, support zone. So there's a nice little box that I see. What do you do that? So it's got this nice little support box that it's on. If I had $100 and I didn't care about it, what I would do is put 100 or 50, never 100. I would put, no, you know what? I would do 20. Let's do $25. Do $25 there. $25 here. $25 here. And then $25 here. Let's see. Is that the all-time low? From what I can see here, okay. Let's see here. Market cap is 165 million. Yeah, I was thinking under 300 for sure. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you. So 165.8 million market cap. Yeah, very small market. So these can go up fast and down fast. So what I would do is if I had $100, I would do $25, $25, and let me see what the percentage is. So from here to here, 10%, nope, I wouldn't do that one. This one, yes. Okay, so this one, no, we wouldn't do this one. So here, we would enter now, then go 25% lower. Then this next one is 40% lower. And this next one would do 80% lower. About here. And then this one will go -$3. We'll go here. I seriously doubt it'll go this far. Oh, all I need is 3. Okay. So here we go. So $25 entry. So let's do a clone. Oh, I can do control drag. So we'll do $25 entry right now. Even though it looks like crap, I mean, it's fine because it could blow up. I mean, this is the market cap is so low that it doesn't even matter. And this is a nice area for it to bounce. Actually, a little bit lower would be nice for it to bounce about here. So just a little bit percent lower. This is what I'm looking at. And this is very high risk, but with these type of coins, because they can move very fast and you're scaling into the trade, your dollar cost averaging. And let's say this last one doesn't hit. Let's say it comes down, hits this one and does a double bottom and then goes up. These two didn't hit. Well, then we just wait to see where it retraces. Then you can put your $25 there and just scale into this trade. Or if you wanted to, if you believed in the project, you can just wherever it's at, put $25 in every paycheck or every 3 days. That's my thought process. All right, so that is the show, guys. I do thank you very much. Once again, we go live every single day, multiple times a day. So make sure to follow me. And I do thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys. And no outro today. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you in the next one. We go live at 4 p.m. in 3 hours on Piper Academy Network. So make sure to watch me over there. Oh, Tom is live. Okay, wait. Everybody, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Wait. Let's see if we can do this. Don't leave. Wait. Put a +1 if you're still here. Put a +1 if you're still here. I'm going to try to forward everybody over there. So don't leave. Redirect. Let's go to Tom Brown. Thank you for telling me that. All right. And let him know that it's a raid from Trade Intuition. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much.